Basketball. An introduction. Basketball is an extremely popular sport. More people watch basketball than any other sport in the United States. It is played in driveways, parking lots, backyards, streets, high schools, colleges, and professional arenas. Basketball's popularity is not confined to the United States. The game is also enjoyed internationally with rules available in 30 languages. Basketball is included among the Olympic sports. History of the game. In 1891, a physical education instructor at a YMCA training school in Massachusetts invented basketball as an indoor activity for boys. The game began with 2 peach baskets tied to balconies and a soccer ball used to shoot baskets. 2 years later, 2 college teams began to play basketball. The game's popularity has increased continuously ever since. The National Basketball Association, or the NBA, is the largest professional sports league. It was created when the Basketball Association of America and the National Basketball League merged in 1949. The majority of professional players are recruited by the NBA from college ranks. Equipment and clothing. A basketball is about 2.5 feet in circumference and weighs 22 ounces. Baskets are made of a metal ring with an inside diameter of 18 inches. Netting or webbing hangs from the rim. 2 baskets, one at each end of the court, hang 10 feet above the floor. The standard basketball court measures about 50 feet by 94 feet. Clothing is loose-fitting and designed for freedom of movement. Contemporary long shorts were made popular by the superstar Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls. Shoes are specifically designed to withstand pounding the floor in jumps and other movements, as well as to brace the feet and ankles during violent lateral movements. How the game is played. General playing rules. The game of basketball is easy to understand. Players try to prevent their opponents from scoring while each team tries to get the ball through the basket that the other team is defending. Although the game is not difficult to understand, a tremendous amount of mental and physical endurance and skill is required from the 5 players on each team. A basketball team consists of a center, 2 forwards, and 2 guards. The forwards are positioned near the opposing team's basket so that they can be ready for shooting and rebounding. The center is located near the basket or near the free throw line so that he or she can be ready for shooting and rebounding. Guards normally bring the ball down the court to begin offensive play. The game begins with a jump ball. The referee tosses the ball into the air. As it comes down, one player from each team jumps upward in an attempt to tap the ball to a teammate. Once the ball is in play, team members dribble the ball in order to get closer to the basket or pass it to another player. Dribbling the ball means bouncing it on the floor repeatedly with one hand. Passing means throwing the ball to a teammate. Passing is vital to scoring plays. In fact, most professionals consider good passing to be almost as important as accurate shooting. When the ball is put into the basket, it is called a field goal, and 2 points are awarded to the team that scores. If the shot, however, was taken past the 3-point line, then 3 points are earned. The National Basketball Association instituted a new distance of 20 feet 6 inches from the basket for the 3-point line. A free throw means a toss from behind the free throw line with no interference from the opposing team. If a player has been fouled by an opponent, the fouled player gets a free throw. If the free throw ball goes into the basket, the team earns 1 point. There are 2 types of fouls in basketball: personal fouls and technical fouls. A personal foul means that a player holds, pushes, or trips an opponent. A technical foul may occur when the game is delayed. Too many timeouts are taken, players leave or enter the court illegally, or participate in misbehavior such as disrespect toward the referee. A team may lose possession of the ball for traveling. Traveling occurs when a player runs or walks with the ball. Double dribbling, which is bouncing the ball with both hands or stopping dribbling then starting again, can also cause a team to lose possession of the ball. Defense and offense. Professional basketball teams play 4 12-minute quarters. College-level play amounts to 2 20-minute halves, and high school basketball is 4 8-minute quarters. In the case of a tie game, teams play overtime. Professional teams play 5-minute overtimes. High school and college teams play shorter overtimes. Defense. The zone and player-to-player, once called man-to-man, systems are two defensive techniques. The zone system uses each player as a guard, protecting a specific zone near the basket that his or her team is defending. Guarding the ball is more important than any particular player in this type of defense. In the player-to-player, or man-to-man system, the opposite is true. Each player guards a player from the opposing team in order to keep the opposition from scoring. Offense. The fast break offensive style offers fast movement from one part of the court to another and a chance for scoring. It is characterized by fast, quick passes down the court and using more players on the attack than the opposition has for their defense. Slower, more deliberate play characterizes the slow break style. This technique calls for more thoughtful action. Players maneuver carefully in order to shoot in this type of offense. Playing techniques. Types of shots. One-hand shot. A shot executed with both hands holding the ball initially. The ball is then pushed into the basket with one hand. A hook shot. The ball is thrown to the basket over one shoulder of the player who is handling the ball. The center and forwards on a team will find this shot extremely valuable. A two-handed shot. A shot usually made when a player not close to the basket. A shot usually made when a player is not close to the basket. The ball is thrown with two hands. This type of shot tends to be quite accurate. A jump shot is a shot in which the player shoots the ball into the basket at the top of the jump. A layup is a shot in which a basket is attempted from under the net, generally considered one of the easier shots. A tip-in is a shot in which the ball is tapped back into the basket as it rebounds from the backboard. And a free throw, a shot in which a player who has been fouled shoots from behind the free throw line. Basic passes. A two-handed chest pass is a pass used for short, fast passing of distances up to 20 feet. A two-handed overhead pass is a popular pass that can be used from anywhere on the court, especially good for closely guarded players. A one-handed overhead pass is a pass used as a long pass from any position on the court. Like all one-handed passes, this move takes more time to perform and requires excellent control. A bounce pass. This pass is used when two players are relatively close to each other. The ball usually bounces once before being caught by the other player. One-hand underhand pass. An effective move when the passer is moving at fast speeds. It's difficult to perform and should be used only when no alternative exists.